everyone, I hope you're all well. Welcome to my channel. My name's Emily and this is Ready Steady Sew. So today I'm here to give you a mini fabric and haberdashery haul, all the things that I've been buying over the last 2 or 3 weeks. As you know, if you've watched my previous videos, I have been on a fabric ban for the month of July because I've got so many pieces of fabric and I'm just not sewing through them enough. I've got plenty. I've got enough to last me, I would say, a year or two worth of sewing. So I didn't let myself buy anything in July, but July is now over. And so, of course, I had to treat myself to a few items. I've done quite well. I've only got 3 bits of fabric and I've got plans for them all. So before we get into my haul, let me tell you what I'm wearing. This top is the Stellanty and it's by a company called, I think they're called French Navy. They're a South African company and she's got a website and she's on Instagram and I'll put the details for it below. And this is a great t-shirt pattern. It's a couple of years old now. I know it was very popular a year or 2 ago and that was around the time I made this one. It's quite an old make of mine. But I love it, it's so comfy. It's an oversized t-shirt, it's quite boxy. And my favourite thing about this pattern is it's absolutely free. So yeah, I'm sure that it's worth checking out. It's worth you having a go at it. If you've never made a t-shirt before or you want to try a new t-shirt, I recommend this pattern, it's a great one. So, before I get into my haul, I have got, as I say, 3 bits of fabric. I've got 2 patterns and a selection of haberdashery items. So let's have a look at what I've been buying. So the first things I'm going to show you are the patterns. I did mention these patterns in my last video, but they are, well, I've got 2 and they're both coats. And the first one is the Saporia coat by Paper Cut Patterns. I know this one has been incredibly popular and Paper Cut Patterns have actually re-released it. I'm not quite sure what the updates are, but I know it has been re-released with some changes to it. I'm looking forward to making this. I want to make, there's 2 versions, a jacket version and a longer version. I want to make the longer version. I like the cocoon shape of it. I like that it can be made in a variety of fabrics and it hasn't got any fastenings. So I think, or I don't think it's got any fastenings. So I think it will be a relatively easy make. I'm looking forward to making this. I'm planning on buddy sewing it with my friend Shelley, who is Crafty Mum Sews over on Instagram. And we're planning on getting it cut out by the end of August so we can start sewing it in September. So that's the first one, the Saporia coat by Paper Cut Patterns. And my other pattern, my other coat pattern is again the Eden jacket by Tilly and the Buttons. I wanted to try this one ever since it came out. Was it last year, early this year, or last year it came out? Last year, I think. And I'm really looking forward to having a go at it. It's got lots and lots of interesting details and I think it'll really test my sewing skills. There are 2 versions if you haven't seen it already. There is like a duffel coat version and then there's the jacket, like the raincoat jacket type one on the front. I want to make that one, the jacket version, the raincoat version. It's a completely different style of coat to the Saporia coat, which is one of the reasons I'm really excited about making it. And I feel like this one is one I will wear a lot, especially at work. It's got playground duty written all over it and school trips. So I'm definitely looking forward to making both of these coats. I think we're going to make the Saporia coat first and then after that we'll have a go at making the Eden jacket. So if you've got any tips or advice about sewing both of these, please comment below. I could do with all the help that you've got. So yeah, looking forward to making both of those in the near future. The next items I've got are some haberdashery items and these are from a new to me haberdashery. I discovered it, I think it was on Facebook, the Facebook groups that I'm in. Someone said it was a really good place to get haberdashery items and they're called Little T's Haberdashery. That's the information. I'll link all the information below. They're actually quite local to me, which made me even more excited. They're based over in Derbyshire, so not too far away from where I am. And I bought some elastics, some bias binding and some buttons. I only really wanted bias binding, but when I went on their website, I got excited about all the different elastics they had and all the haberdashery items they had. So they're worth having a look at if you want any haberdashery items. They sell some patterns as well, I believe. So the first things I got were these buttons. There's 2 different colours in here. I don't know if you can see them very well. 2 different colours, orange and like a silver. They're only little buttons, but they're glittery, sparkly buttons. I think I got 4 of each. My original thoughts was I could maybe use them on my Gilbert top, which is just hanging up behind me. I'm still waiting for some buttons to arrive so I can finish that. My original thought was to use them for that, but I don't think they'll look right. I think they'll get lost on there. I need black buttons I think on that, so I've ordered some black buttons that should be arriving soon. But yeah, I got some cute little buttons to use at some point in the future. The other things I bought was some black bias binding and some lilac bias binding. I've used the lilac one already. I used it on my Hannah dress behind me. That's now around the neckline. And I've just got some plain black one for a potential future project. I'm not quite sure which. And then I've also got some elastics. Now I've got a cute pink Pico elastic to potentially make some knickers with. I want to make some more Acacia knickers by Megan Nielsen. Again, that's a great pattern, so comfy to wear. And then this was something I didn't plan on buying, but I just saw it and I thought it was too cute and I couldn't not buy it. And it's a rainbow glitter colour fold over elastic. Hold it up so you can get a better look at it. Yeah, it's just anything glittery or sparkly I love. So yeah, so I want to use this on something as well. I'm not sure exactly what, but I got a couple of meters of each. So I'm looking forward to using these at some point in the future. The next items I've got, I'm so excited for. I was so pleased to be able to get these. I got these from a shop called Fabricate, I believe it was. I think it was Tilly from Tilly the Bottom shared them on Instagram last week sometime, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look at their website, and I ended up buying these things from there. Again, total impulse purchase. Got no actual plans for them, but I know that these have been very, very popular in the sewing community, and I'm very pleased to finally get my hands on some. So I got 2 sets of buttons by Tabitha Sewer. So, and if you know Tabitha Sewer from Instagram, you will know that she makes some of the best clothes ever. She makes really kind of show-stopping, outrageous, eye-catching. She doesn't make normal everyday clothes like plain t-shirts and jeans. She makes fabulous dresses and skirts and outfits. Absolutely amazing. And she has made some equally fabulous buttons. As I said before, anything sparkly I want to buy. So the first ones I bought were these heart ones. I got 6 like shimmery heart buttons. Again, no plans as to what I'm actually going to use them for, but I couldn't resist them. They're just so lovely. So that's my first purchase from there. And then the second set of buttons, I love these so much. I really do. Again, no idea what I'm going to use them on, but they're just so cute, and I couldn't resist them. And they are 4 sparkly star-shaped buttons. Again, I love stars. These have got bits of like sequins or little stars inside them. They're super cute, so I'm very excited to make something with those very soon. Again, I'm not sure what. And I want to use them on something special. I don't want to just use them on anything. 1, they're not cheap, and 2, they're just so lovely and sparkly and shiny, and I couldn't resist. And then the other item that I got from Fabricate was some more labels, because I don't have enough already, but some more labels by Kylie and the Machine. And this time I got the Perfectly Imperfect ones, which I thought sums up my sewing pretty well. As I say, I always forget to put labels in. I remembered on my Gilbert top, I have got a label in that one. And I did remember to put one in my Hannah dress, but I had issues with the neckline, the bias binding neckline to start with. So I ended up not putting one in because I was just getting so stressed and frustrated with it that I couldn't put one in, and then I just couldn't be bothered, and it was stressing me out too much. It very nearly went in the bin at one point, that dress did, but I'll talk about that when I do my August roundup at the end of the month. But yeah, so I've now got some more Perfectly Imperfect labels to put in clothes as well. Okay, now on to the fabrics. As I said, I've got 3 fabrics to show you. I have got definite plans for 2 of them, and I'm still deciding between patterns for the first one. So the first one I've got is a cotton jersey, and I got it from Material Girl Laura. I'm sure you've all seen that she's folded in the business, which is really, really sad, but completely understandable for the reasons that she gave. So at the moment, she has got an incredible discount on. She's got 40% off all fabrics. So it's definitely worth having a look and buying whatever you see on her website, because once it's gone, it's gone. And 40% is a really, really good discount. I think when I bought this, it was 30%, which made it really affordable. You know, it wasn't that expensive. And I've seen this fabric on other shops for almost double the price I paid for it. So I was really lucky to get some from her. And it is this absolutely, let me find the end of it, this absolutely beautiful flowery jersey. Okay, it's got a navy base, and it's got this really bright, vibrant pansies and other colour flowers on it as well. It's got some greens and reds and oranges. And I just think the colours are beautiful. I love the dark base with the bright flowers on it. It really, really stands out. So when I first bought it, my original plan was to make another Tabitha t-shirt dress by Tilly and the Buttons from her Make It Simple book. But now I'm considering making, I think it's called the Adrienne top or Adrienne blouse by Friday Pattern Company. I'll find a picture of the actual one I mean. I'm sure it's called the Adrienne top. It's a jersey top, just a normal kind of t-shirt, but then the sleeves are really flouncy, quite big and billowy. I saw someone make it on Instagram and I thought, oh, that's quite nice. And I read what they wrote about it, and it sounds like it's quite a simple make, and I am into quite billowy, big puffy sleeves at the moment, so I'm considering making that with it instead. If you've got any suggestions for it, I've got 1.5 meters, so I've got not loads but enough to make a top or a t-shirt or possibly a dress depending on the pattern. Well, yeah, that's my first purchase that I bought this month of fabric. The next fabric I got is some denim, and as I mentioned in my August plans video, I want to make the Sorrento jacket by Sew Over It. I've got it cut out, my practice one cut out just over there, and that's in a fabric that I don't love, so I'm using that as a practice one. But when I've made that, I have bought myself some denim to make a real one, if you like. And I was looking all over the place for some denim, and I thought, I could make a blue one, I could make a black one. Then I went on Sew Over It's website, because they usually have fabrics for, especially for new patterns, ones that's just come out, they tend to have fabrics on their website still for, they don't have a massive selection like they used to, but they do still have some fabrics, especially, as I say, for quite new patterns that they've just released. So if you want to make anything from the ebook or anything from the online classes that they've had, or the patterns they've just released, they've usually got some fabrics that are appropriate for that. So I had a look, and they have got a khaki denim, and I thought, oh, I like khaki. And I thought, actually, oh, it's not showing up the best colour, but it is khaki. It's showing up quite brown on the camera. There is a different colour to what it looks like on there. But I quite like khaki. Khaki's a colour I wear quite a lot. I quite often buy khaki tops and khaki dresses. So I thought, oh, I can make a khaki denim jacket, because it might not look like denim when it's made. It might just look like it could be like a linen or a like a heavier canvas type fabric as well. So that's my plan for this, is to have a go at making the Sorrento jacket. I've only bought 2 meters because that's all you need for the jacket, so I'm quite looking forward to having a go at this. So that is my plan for this, and that's my second fabric that I bought. Also, they had a sale on, I don't know if it's still on, but I'll put a link to their website, but I think I got 20% off. So again, that's why I bought it. In fact, all the fabrics I bought had a discount on, that's why I bought them. So I think I got 20% off this fabric. So definitely worth having a look if you fancy making something, especially one of their patterns, relatively soon, especially something new as well, because they've got loads on their website. Anything from the new ebook, they've got fabrics for, as I say, a lot of their newest patterns. I think they've recently done a class for some activewear, so I noticed that a lot of activewear fabrics on the website as well. So go and check them out. And the final fabric that I've bought, oh, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. It's one of those fabrics where you can only touch it if you've got clean hands. It's from a shop called Patterns and Plains. I've never bought from them before, but it came really, really quickly and really good service, and I was lucky I got the end of the roll, so I got a bit extra. I ordered 3 meters of it, and yeah, so I don't know exactly how much I've got, but she put a little note for me saying that I've got a bit extra as it is the end of the roll. And what I've bought is this absolutely beautiful, it's a light navy, like a tencel twill, and it's so soft. It's like buttery soft. I think it's the same fabric that I bought a while ago before I started doing YouTube videos from Sister Mintaka, and I made the Palisade pants by Paper Cut Patterns in them, and I think that was a tencel twill, like a sand wash tencel twill. So it's really soft, really drapey, but it's quite hard wearing, quite tough, because it's obviously a twill. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, and it had a discount. I think again I got 20% off, so it made it a bit more affordable. And I bought 3 meters because I'm planning on making the Alexa jumpsuit by Tilly and the Buttons. I've wanted to make that pattern since it came out. I've got the pattern, I've had it printed out for ages, and I've just not found the right fabric yet. I wanted to make a plain one. I quite like navy, I quite like grey, I quite like black, I quite like khaki. And then I kept looking at fabrics and I couldn't decide what to make, and then I saw this and I thought, oh yeah, that'll look beautiful. So yeah, I've got 3 meters to make the Alexa jumpsuit by Tilly and the Buttons, and I'm very excited about making that. I'm looking forward to making that one. It'll probably be September now I make that, but I'm going to make the short sleeve version but long trousers, something I could potentially wear to work or just something nice to have to wear around the house. So yeah, that's my plans for that one. So that is it for my haul. The only other thing I'm going to mention, actually, it's not sewing related, but I have bought some earrings recently. I've got a pair on at the moment, if you can see. Let me move my head a bit closer. They're from an Etsy shop. I think they're called Forever Chic. And I've bought this pair, which is hoops with the leopard print. And then I bought a pair of sunflower, dangly sunflower ones. She's got loads of different designs, and what she does is she does a hoop version like this, a drop one and a stud. So I'll link to her shop below. I think she's called Forever Chic, and really quick. I ordered it I think Sunday and it came Tuesday, or maybe I ordered it Saturday, it came Monday, but it's very quick postage. So yeah, I've just bought myself some new earrings. I'll put some photos in of them so you can see them properly. But yeah, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also leave me a comment. Let me know what you've been buying. Let me know what you think I should make, any tips about making coats. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.